let's do a quick check-in. Charlotte, you can start. How are you doing? How are you feeling? What's going well for you?
Yeah, good. Nice that it was sunny today. That always makes a difference. I have a venue, and I don't know if you remember that we were talking about manifestation, and one was that I knew there might be a possibility, but it's happened. And so I've got a venue and a date, and posters have gone out, and I've got a few bookings. And that's going to work really nicely alongside the other work that I do, like mentoring.
Amazing.
So it's happening.
Amazing. Congratulations. Well done. We've all
Thank
been
you.
there. We all
Because I
know what
kind
it
of
feels like.
I've had this charge up tray, still haven't done it. I've just extended it, but that's fine because my other part of my business has been really busy, which is great. Yeah, it's just happened really. I think it was just that point of I was hesitating so much and overthinking, and in the end, I've had this logo sat on my computer for like 4 years, I think, since 2020 when I did my first yoga training. And think, oh, does it look okay? Is it the right this? Is it right? And I was like, just stop it. Just
Yeah.
confirm the name of the business,
Mm.
get your license renewed, just get on with it and
Absolutely.
just get on with it.
You can
Otherwise,
always
you wait forever,
improve.
won't you?
You can improve as you go. Like, look, how
Exactly.
many times have we changed the website? If we
Yeah.
perfect website, we'd still be wouldn't. Yeah, that is one of the biggest problems that most people have. It's perfectionism, and it's not
Yeah.
right. Yeah, so my friend is was a musician for Massive Attack, and the main guy singer, this is like he with my friend, they were working on an album, the next album after the big one, all through the 2000, I think 16 years. My friend was going up all the time. He must have spent thousands, but it wasn't right. And it is like how perfectionism can, and it's almost there's a lot of fear as well too.
Yeah.
And then
There's
you're
always a reason then, isn't there? And I've sort of gone in license and out and I've taught a little bit of yoga and then I just haven't and then this and that. And I was just do it now.
yeah,
And I
yeah,
even tried to say like with my business partner, she was just like, would you come and do some yoga and would you do and I said, well, I can teach some relaxed kids classes, that would be really lovely, but perhaps we'll do it for September. It's just like, why? We've still got a term and a half. Like start next
yeah.
week. I was like, oh, it's a bit short notice. And all the trying to problem solve, and I've been on the phone quite a few times of putting an advert out there with different business logos on it. So I've overcome that because it wasn't as complicated as I thought it was going to be.
Brilliant.
Being like advertised under another business is fine as long as I'm using all the Relaxed Kids resources.
Absolutely. Yeah, no
It's not a
worries.
problem. Like none of these things were a problem. So I've stopped talking myself out of it. Just got
Well
on with
done.
it. Thank
Fantastic.
you.
Amy, how are you doing?
Good. Charlotte, I call that getting out of my own way.
Yeah.
Get
Yes.
out of your own way and move forward. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's good.
That's lovely.
Yeah,
Thank
I'm
you.
good. I don't have much freelance stuff in the offing just now, so this is come at the right time
Perfect.
for me.
Get the energy.
For the energy just to kind of, like Charlotte said, the sunshine is helping. Everything's kind of waking up here in
It
Scotland
really
again.
is. Yeah.
I need to just kind of get out there again and generate some more business before some of the other stuff kicks in later in the summer and the autumn that is usual.
Perfect.
So yeah, that's I'm
Fantastic.
kind of
And that's
I've had a little breathing time because my husband had surgery and stuff, and so I've had some other responsibilities for the last 2 months, and that's done now. Everybody's fine. So my breathing space is done. I can move forward now.
fantastic. Yeah. And I have done these, all these sessions are very seasonal. So it is with the natural flow of the seasons, whether it's build, and now we're in building, growing, coming into summer. So waiting to burst. So that's why brilliant. And Kath, how bursting are you?
Just yeah, like honestly, apart from my laptop drama, life is good. And I'm sorry because I'm kind of looking at the screen where I can see
Right.
you
I
and
think you
trying to be
got it right
conscious
at
to
one
look at
point.
my screen. Pardon?
You got it right at one point, but
Yeah, I know, but then you can see all the clutter behind me that I need to declutter.
we're bothered.
But no, honestly, I feel it's almost my 10th anniversary of doing the training. And in what, a week? What's the date? The 18th of May, 17th of May. And do you know, I just feel so lucky. I just feel so lucky, really, because I do not have to find any work next year.
That's
I'm at
incredible.
that point. I've had all of my I literally today I finished a six. I've been working in a school every year for the last couple of years just to do run up to SATs for just a small group of children. The head teacher's moving on. He's asked me if I'll travel, I don't know, half an hour down the road, which I will if he wants me to. But he's also wanting to book me to do just the same 6-week block in a year, which I think is so lovely. But all of my other stuff is
All there.
just I'm full up. I'm almost full. I've got a meeting with the council on Monday, which I thought again, the council were just going to say, right, we've run our course now. But they see obviously the amazingness that is Relaxed Kids. So I've got to chat with them, and I think they'll fund another year. So that'll be my 9th year of funding.
Amazing.
And
Can I
sorry, can I just tell you one more thing?
Oh, no, go on, please do. Please.
I've been asked to do. I wasn't going to do it. This is really funny because I thought they wanted me to do it free, but I said, there's no way I'm giving a whole day. You know, I don't do free stuff now. I just don't because I don't need to. So I feel lucky in that respect. But it's a scouting event and they've got a massive, it's called Beastly. And there's about 1,000 scouts and cubs and beavers and squirrels and the kids who were involved in that going to this event. So I gave them a price thinking, I do want to do it, but I kind of thinking, you're going to pay me for it.
Yeah.
So I gave them a price thinking they'd say, yeah, no, after they'd asked me to do it for free. Funnily enough, they found the money. So I've charged them my worth, and I'm going to do a whole day event with scouts. And what's amazing about it, and this is why I wanted to say something, it's so inclusive. So a lot of children who go to Scouts and Cubs and Beavers and what have you find it really hard to access these kinds of events. That's why they want me to go. So they have got a space. It's going to be called the Inclusion Hub. So all children get the opportunity to try the activities. And if it gets too much, they can come and see me.
Amazing.
And I think that's so amazing. So amazing.
Absolutely.
And I want to blog about this. I want to write about this because I don't know how much they've kind of pushed what they're doing. For me, it's, Relaxed Kids is for everyone. And so should guides and scouting and beavers and whatever, big events like this.
Do you know what? A while ago, like this, maybe 10 years ago, if not more, I remember writing something that there was a Relaxed Kids something in the Girl Guide handbook or something. I don't know whether you ever saw it, and then I didn't hear anything. And we were even talking about having a Relaxed Kids badge.
There's a mindfulness badge with guides.
Yeah.
And I've done loads of guides or brownies even. I've done loads of brownie sessions to get them signed off for that badge.
Yeah. Well, a relaxation badge would yeah, maybe. Let's see.
Yeah.
So what was I going to say? Yeah, and maybe Kath, we could celebrate your 10-year anniversary and write something and promote, do you like to do that? Yeah, that would be nice. We could do it together. You could send me some bits and yeah. So Viv, hello. How are you? Just unmute yourself, unblock yourself, I was going to say.
Hi, sorry, I was on another call and it went over and I didn't realise the time. Sorry.
Making it. So all good with you?
Yeah, all fine, thank you. Yes, all good.
Lovely. Well, let's get started with and as I mentioned before you came, Viv, now is the time where you can feel it with everybody. The energy is rising, we've had the rain, the sun has come out, it really feels like, oh, at last. And when the sun comes out, you just want to put on a little dress and you feel energized and full and free. And so what I wanted to do is focus on really bringing some energy to our business. I've got some exercise questions, which we'll go through, and then I've got a little task for all of us to do together. And I think it's fantastic that we've got just a small group, but I hope this task will really help bring a lovely injection into our businesses. Okay, so the first thing I want to say, I'm just looking at my notes here. Okay, yeah, let's start with a little visualization, only like super short. So just sitting and become aware of where your base chakra and in the perineum, where you're sitting between the sitting bones, and breathe. And now I'd just like you to feel a vortex of energy spiraling up through from the base chakra all the way up to the crown chakra. So feel, you might even want to move a little bit and just feel this energy rising as you breathe. You feel it coming up, keep going. Maybe it's got to the solar plexus, to the heart. Keep rising, breathing into the throat. Third eye. And crown. And when it hits the crown, feel almost like a fountain, sort of like erupting and then trickling all over you. Fantastic. That was just a short little. So that's something you could maybe do every day for 1 minute as a real sort of energy boost. Okay, so some questions. What can I do in my business to shake up the energy? So in winter, things can get stagnant. We do hibernate, and that's all good. And everything can get a bit, not with everyone's business, but some. And you take some time out maybe. So what do I need to do? What can I do to shake up the energy of my business? So you could just write some words, some feelings, some sentences, just 1 minute, brainstorm that, and I'll do the same. So it's a little bit like a pattern interrupt. So we've created a pattern, we've got our routines, we've got everything going. And now what can I do to shake it up and pattern interrupt? Okay. This may be a little bit samey, but it might come from a different angle. So what have I been doing that maybe doesn't work so well? And so what can I do differently? So if a certain marketing isn't working well, or I'm trying to get into schools and it's not working well, what can I do differently to raise the energy or get the results that I want? These are tricky ones. Next question. Are you ready for the next one? How can I make my business, again, might be different, might be similar. How can, but come from a different angle. How can I make my business summer ready, beach body ready? So how can I make my business summer ready? So it might be, you know, is there something you particularly want to do in the summer, working outdoors or with summer events? How can I make my business summer ready? Some summer offers. Okay. And the next question, okay, there are two bits to this one. I'll give you the first bit. How can I give more? How can I give more? That's to the customers. So I guess that's making a list of all your assets of what you can give in terms of time, resources, products, classes, words, help, support. Those are your assets. And then the next one, are you ready for the next? Yeah. And then who has helped you on your way for this business and how can you give back? So it might be that you give back to the same person or people, or you give back, you like pay it forward. Okay, so let's you can, okay, we'll all get an opportunity to speak and you can say out of any of those or one that picked out or all of them, but just say what jumped out for you. So anyone want to start? Kath, do you want to start?
Yeah, actually, because that was such a lovely exercise.
Mm.
Such a lovely exercise. And you've given me so many ideas just by posing those questions. So thank you. But the one that jumped out massively for me was who has helped me and how can I give back? And I've just written a little list, and I just feel that obviously you have helped me, Monica, and your whole team. So I'll have to figure out how I can give back there. All the schools, I put the council because I've been lucky to have support from the council and parents, like pretty much anyone who's ever been to one of my classes has helped me because without them, I wouldn't be anything. Without you, I wouldn't be here. Do you know what I mean? Doing the work I do. And if I didn't have children who had parents who either pay, which I don't, to be fair, I don't do after school stuff anymore. But if parents weren't signing that consent form, I wouldn't have children. And then, but the children as well, because my classes, I'm very clear. And I say, even though the school probably don't like me for doing this, but I say to the children, if you don't want to be here, you don't have to be here. No one's forcing you to do this.
And they choose it.
Especially in the secondary schools I work in. And every now and then I think, oh my gosh, everyone's going to get up and walk out, but they haven't yet, thankfully. So I think, yeah, the kids, the parents, the council, the schools that employ me, and yourself. So much
Amazing.
gratitude.
Beautiful.
And how can I give back? Yeah, I could do teacher relaxation. I could do free stuff for parents, which I'm doing, to be fair. One of the questions that came up, how could I give more? I want to start doing a weekly email to those on my list and just giving some value every week.
Mm.
But to be fair, and that links to the other questions, like what's not working. I'm not consistent in what I do, and I do need to be more consistent.
Yeah, consistency. So even if it's just a couple of things that you do consistently rather than 20 things that you do inconsistently, it
100, yeah,
absolutely
makes
yeah,
a difference.
yeah. Lovely. Yeah.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Lovely. They are nice questions, aren't they? I did quite enjoy coming up with these questions. Yeah, Viv, do you want to go next? Go to unmute. There we go.
Okay. Yeah, what do I want to change about my business? I think I've been in a school for like 3 years now, and I have a bit of a routine going, and I do every year group. And there's 2 classes per year group. And the last 2 years, I've had my lesson plans for each year group, and I've just redone them. And although the children don't seem to be bored at all, they seem to be loving it, and I'm getting loads of comments. I find I'm getting a little bit stale by it. So I have actually, and it's only been the after school club, I've changed up completely and do something completely different. And so I'm following some of the theme packs that I haven't done before. And that has really given me a boost, and the children are loving it. So just changing lesson plans. It's very simple, but you get used to your favourites, the ones you like. And when you're doing something all the time, you just get into that routine of doing the same. And I think that has changed things for me, definitely. And that's been something before today that I've done, but I wanted to share that because it's definitely made a difference. The summer ready, I know ages ago I thought about it and never did it. I did a few, and haven't done it this year. I went to a few wellbeing events, and I haven't got any booked this year, but that's just reminded me that actually that brings in quite a lot of work, but also just gets your name out there and people know. And it was really lovely to be able to connect with parents. And that's something I find I would like to do more of within the schools, because I don't see the parents in the schools. I see the children and the teachers, but I don't see the parents and don't have any connection with them. So that's an area. So thinking about that, I was thinking about whether to do something at their school fetes, whether to have a stall at the school fete. Might be an interesting way of connecting with some of the parents.
And
yeah, I can take the products, or I could do some little mini relaxation things, or the children could show their parents. And I think that would shake up the schools quite a lot, the schoolwork for me, because it's become a little bit samey for me, but not necessarily for the children. I don't get any complaints, and they're all buzzing and, oh my God, it's our turn for relaxed kids. So that's great. But yeah, sometimes it feels a bit samey for me recently. So yeah.
Brilliant. Fabulous. Love it. Charlotte?
Hi. I've not written the questions down. I've just written like a big muddle of ideas, but mostly it was making sure I'm focusing on my own mindset. Just prioritizing that though, because it's quite easy to teach others, but you're not working on it yourself. And keep visualizing, like, what do I want to see? Like, see it and feel it. Putting myself out there, taking risks, feeling fear. I liked is it Amy you said, was it getting out of your own way? I liked that. Stop overthinking and like try and let go of the perfectionism as well, because I think that's what the barriers have been. So yeah, lots of different ideas really, not waiting for everything to be perfect. Yeah.
Fabulous. Brilliant. Thank you. Amy?
Yep, all of the above. And yeah, I wrote, for the what isn't working and what can I do differently in typical 7-step style. I put I'm overthinking a lot, and so I need to meditate and relax more. I'm getting in my own way by not having as much confidence in a new area with new people, meeting new people and things. So I need to do more affirming my amyzingness.
Oh, I love that. Amy's
That's what my husband calls it. He says, you're Amy Zing. So my Amy Zingness, that's a word for you there. And, you know, some of the limitations of myself health-wise, I need to move and stretch and breathe more. So, like you say, Charlotte, just apply the 7 steps. And yeah, the other thing that came to me about giving more, I love the giving back, you know, buying some coffee for the staff, for the team. So I'll be doing that soon. Just need to find that post again and click on the link. And then at work at the Cottage Family Center where I work, the staff are always saying, oh, it would be great if we could come and bring our kids. So I need to do a Cottage Family staff relax kids session sometime soon, because I've done a couple of kind of, you know, in-service kind of mornings for the staff. But they all think their kids would all love it too. So I need to do one of those just to give back to my work colleagues, you know, at my job, my other job, where they let me just have free reign and use Relax Kids like crazy. So yeah, great questions.
Yeah, great questions. Fantastic. Lovely. Okay, so now this is a bit different now, going off piste. I was thinking to really get some energy in our business. I'm guessing you all have a Facebook page, do you? You don't have a Facebook page, Charlotte? Okay. So,
Don't use Facebook.
huh? Sorry?
I don't use Facebook.
Okay.
But I'm just going backwards and forwards with it really, because it'd be really helpful and like to connect with coaches, but I really, really don't like Facebook.
Just have it for, you know, just don't even use it as a personal thing.
Yeah.
Just that group and then go once a week or whenever, because it's really valuable, isn't it? You know,
I
the
think
group.
it would really help me as well to feel like, because I think I'm finding it hard to like compartmentalize different roles that I do, and I see myself as that, but maybe not as a relaxed kids coach as much because I'm not connecting. And do you know what I mean? I think it would be helpful. So yeah, if I find a way around it.
Yes. Do you have a Google page?
I've got nothing. I don't have, so yeah, I've got nothing.
Okay,
And so I've always sort of worked on word of mouth and referrals through schools, and I think I might just do it that way for a while.
that's fine.
don't
So
know.
this next bit might not be able to help you, but let's see. So what I thought we'd do is we would go on each other's Google or Trustpilot or Facebook and write some reviews to create some energy for each other. Yeah, how do you like the sound of that? And we can do 1 or 2 or whatever. So what I need you to do, everybody, is put the link, not just, you know, Facebook hash. It needs to be the actual link of your Facebook. If you have Trustpilot and or Google in the chat, and then we will just try and do as much as we can in the time that we've got, even if it's just something short, if you'd like to. Are you up for that? Yeah. I mean, I was hoping we'd have lots of people and then everybody would just do you know, 1 or 2, and then you get like a real buzz. It's not quite the same when you've got so few. But what to do?
So I'm not very good. I have Facebook, but I'm really not very good at it. And I don't even know where to find my link. So I can't do this.
Can we help you? Let's see if we can help you. So let's see if we can find it. So what's your Facebook page?
It's Relax Kids Dengie with Viv.
Relax Kids. How do you spell?
Relax Kids, Dengie, Dengie.
Yeah, I found it. Okay. So what you need, so look, if I share this, then you save this yourself. And then you've got it. And then
Is that going to be in the chat?
I'm going to share it in the chat. Whoops. Oh, it looks lovely, Viv. There we go. There we go. That's Viv's. So Charlotte, do you have anything? Do you have anything? Your yoga, you have nothing. So yeah, absolutely, Kath. It would be yeah, that was where the idea I was thinking. But then I thought, oh, let's just start it here. So we've got Amy's got you just Facebook, Amy? But you know, it's not
Yeah, just Facebook.
it's not a bad idea to do Google or Trustpilot. It's something you could think about.
I didn't even know there was something called
Yeah,
Trustpilot on Google.
yeah, if you go to what is it called? Google My Business. And then you could, I mean, you might want to spend the time setting that up if you want to.
Okay.
And then it's local, and then people can find you locally. Yeah. So yeah, there you go. Google My Business. It is worth doing, definitely. Google My Business. So let's see if I can find it. Google. And you do have to put you have to go in with a Google account, and you do, and the thing about it, the local businesses, it's really good, because then if someone's searching for relaxation or kids, yeah. I think the categories, what did you put for a category, Kath? Because I seem to remember it was quite difficult with children's things, because we're not children's parties, we're not there wasn't a children's activity.
Was that for Google My Business?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
see, I mean, to be fair, because I've got my massage business set up under that,
Yes, yeah.
not my Relaxed Kids business, so I've got no idea.
Okay, not to worry. Anyway, so and then if you want to just take this down, if you want to set up a Trustpilot account, and same thing, get some of your clients to, because this is going to create energy, because it's going to really help your SEOs on either Facebook, and if you can get regular reviews, that would be great. So so if you haven't got those, I would really recommend Charlotte. Definitely you could do the Google one, because that's not part of Facebook, and then you could start getting, you can put pictures up there, and you can start getting people reviewing. So shall we do some reviews? I'll start at the top. I think I've already done Kath's. We're done. And you can chat if you need, and if you need any support, I'm here. So just say something.
So did you say that you'd put my Facebook link up there? Which one would it be? I
Yeah,
can't see anything.
it's the latest one. Click the last one. Oh,
What,
not the just
oh,
before
that
Kath.
one.
Just before Kath. It was at 2041.
Okay.
And
I
Amy,
think I need
oh,
I think I need a lesson on all of this. This is one of my problems. This is one of my issues. Where do I go to learn about all of this?
Oh, yes. It's sort of like you sort of stumble across it. So what do you need? Just say what you need.
2041. Right. So I click on that.
Yep. And that is your
Oh,
page.
it's come up this time. Okay, brilliant. Okay, it didn't come up last time. Okay. That's my link. Okay, thank you.
Is everybody okay? Okay, just shout out if you need. So where's yours, Amy? Oh, there we go. Right. Here's Amy. So do you know, Viv, where to write a review?
No.
Okay, so can you click on Kath's, the first one? Can you see it?
Yeah.
So click on Kath's, and then you go.
Oh, I can see reviews.
Good. There you are. Oh, where actually no, I can't see it. So reviews given. I can't see your reviews, Amy.
I don't think I've ever turned on the reviews that on mine.
Oh, Amy. Oh,
Although people have written stuff on my page years ago, but I haven't done community stuff for a while. So,
can you not go
but
and
people do stuff on my posts, you know, but I haven't turned on the reviews. I think I had that on a list to do and I never went back. My Facebook page needs lots of work. That was on my list here. That
Amy,
was one of
Amy,
my things I need to do.
can you do it now? You've got 15 minutes. Let's do it now. Because otherwise it's just one of those things. And then I will write you a review. Right, so now I'm going to do Viv's. Where is
Have I got a review page?
I'll tell you now. Yeah.
I don't know if I have.
Yes, I've just written you a review, Viv.
Right.
So you have got one.
Okay, thank you.
And Amy, yeah, as Monetta said, like, so set your review page up and I'll go and write one. If you don't do it today, ping me a message and I'll do it when it's there.
And Charlotte,
Charlotte, when you're ready to
when
do
you're
it.
ready, so you can write the reviews for everyone else and put it on your to-do list to definitely try and get that page. Do it super simple, and you can share and copy and take from Relax Kids or a few other coaches that are doing Relax Kids stuff. That's absolutely fine. What was I going to say? And then I'll put up a post in the coaches chat for everyone to share their things, and we'll all get some energy going. Yeah, so let me do Viv's now.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to work on that. I just can't see it at the moment. So, but I have seen it before. I just can't see it at the moment. So
I think it's on the left, you know, where you go to you have to go into your account, don't you?
yeah.
Okay.
Do business stuff that you have to do and everything.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, they've made it more difficult now with the business.
Professional dashboard.
That's it. Yeah, it
Yeah.
is difficult. But do it, Amy, and then
I will.
and we'll do it for you.
Yeah, there for the longest time, I just had so much business through word of mouth. I just wasn't bothering. But
Well, fair
Yeah.
enough. But if it's nice for parents to be able to write a review, and then the other thing is, do ask for reviews. You know, when it like at the well-being things, Viv, once you've got your review, well, you've got it. You can say to parents, would you be happy to write me a review? And people are delighted. It's because it's their way of giving back to you for what you've given.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And also, I guess, you know, we can run little competitions, like with that massive offer you had on Monetta to buy all those CDs. Oh my gosh, that's what I'm going to do. Like,
Yes.
use it to my advantage. Write a review, and once a month, I'll put all names in a hat. I mean, I don't do outside of school stuff, but I can still get parents.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I think that's an amazing resource to have.
Yes.
To stop having to pay for Facebook advertising, because you're going to get so much more traction by getting the people in your area to comment on posts. and
I
just
don't,
say for what was it, £25 or something to get 20 or 10 CDs, I can't remember now.
it's
And
yeah.
just like to be able to, I mean, I'm not quite sure how many people still use CDs players, to be fair, but who cares? People love a freebie.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think that's a good way to kind of generate a little bit of interest.
Right. Oh, and then, oh yeah, those are, so I think I've done everybody's. I will wait for Charlotte, wait for Amy. Has everyone done? We still got a few to do. Okay. So how have you got on? If you do you want to finish off your, just say when you've put your hand up in real life, or this little hand. Where is it? Go to reactions and you put your hand up. And this is good for you, Viv, because just to slowly eke into having a go, and also Charlotte, doing these sorts of things and getting the tech. I really resisted as well. So I do understand. I really do, yeah. But it's really good because it's getting, more people hopefully will see you, because then if they can see your page, if Facebook can see your page is active and people are putting reviews, then it's pushing you up. Yeah. So also, would you like to, everybody, once you've set it up, Amy, you could either message some people or ask on your page, would anyone be happy to write me a review if you've been to my classes? So maybe just do that as a little action if you feel comfortable. All this is just a suggestion. If you feel, oh gosh, no, that's just a bit icky, I'm not doing that, ask a couple of friends. Yeah. Because people do look at reviews. It is the first thing you do. You want to check, oh, how well, yeah, should I send my child to this? Let me see what other people are thinking. Yeah. Okay. Right. And then the last thing I wanted to say was, what was it? Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's create an action. We've got 4 minutes. I'd like you to come up with 1 to 3 things. You can say it out loud, in fact, of what you're going to do this week for your business. So let's get really active. I am going to do, even if it's one thing, and you have to promise you're going to do it. So Kath, you can start while the others are thinking, because I'm sure you've got lots of things you want to do.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
One thing I'm going to do actually, and this is a commitment, I wrote this down as part of those questions. The Pomodoro effect, or is it I don't know, it's called Pomodoro something, but it's basically 25 minutes of focused working and a 5-minute break, and you set a timer and you find a task to work on. I'm doing that every day. And to add to the fun of it, I'm actually doing it twice a day, and I'm actually going to pay myself for doing it, which sounds a bit weird, but I'm really rubbish at admin. I hate doing admin, and I feel like I do VA work for someone, and I don't mind doing their admin because I'm getting paid for it. So I figured if I pay myself I'm going to pay myself £25 an hour, and I'm going to do 2 lots of 25 minutes plus a 5-minute break. And I'm going to watch how my business grows massively, because I feel that I'm more money orientated than I thought I was. But that's fine. That's
Kath, you
fine.
always have been right from the beginning, which is good. You know,
I go in circles because I think, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Oh.
Yes, I am. But that's fine. And I'm happy with that. I'll stick with that. So that's what I'm doing. 2 times 25 minutes every day, timer on.
So you're getting paid £25 a day then?
Yeah.
Paying yourself £25 a day.
And I'm literally going to take it from my Relax Kids money, and I'm going to put it into another account every day.
Wow, that's just
Just
amazing.
because I think it's going to feel, because I earn my money, I transfer money to my bill, the bill account and stuff. But I think that's all that's happening. That's a transaction, and it goes to the bills. But I think I'm actually going to physically transfer that money to a separate account, so it actually feels like I'm being paid.
And it's energy.
My admin, it is absolutely, yeah, an energy exchange, 100%. So I'm excited to spend that
I'm
money.
actually really inspired, and I think I might do the same. Yeah.
Who knows?
Brilliant. Yeah. We'll see how we get on. Love it. Thank you, Kath. So that's what you're going to do. Anybody else?
Yeah, I've written down that I'm going to contact the community center that I've been overthinking about, that's very near where I am living now. And I'm going to update and engage my Facebook and Google business stuff. And Kath, my husband and I, a few years ago, when the kids were finally blown the nest completely and we downsized and moved and everything, we started taking monthly pocket money for ourselves. And we call it pocket money. And it does feel good,
Yes.
I'll forget, and then 6 months later I have hundreds of pounds to spend on myself.
Oh, lovely.
It's great,
Yeah, my phone is attached to an account that I don't really use, so I don't have much money in it, and sometimes I forget. And now I've actually, every month I will send money over. So if I go to a coffee shop and I pay on my phone, it feels like, oh, I'm using my allowance. So it is quite nice. Yeah. Lovely, gorgeous. Charlotte.
I am going to contact a few schools and get some young people lined up so I can finish my charge up training. Because I think if I've got them lined up, ready and interested, it will force me to make time and be a bit more organized to get through it, because I keep putting it off and not prioritizing it. And it's something I really want to be able to offer, like, from September.
Brilliant. Fabulous. And are you going to have a go at Facebook?
I'm not ready yet. No, I'm not ready. I bet that's a lot of it is about, like, not wanting to put myself out there too much, because I'm not quite sure. I'm trying to schedule my week so that I want to know exactly what days I'm going to be offering Relax Kids and what other days I'm going to be doing other parts of my business. I really need to think about that before I put myself out there, because I don't want to, you know, if you get contacts, you say, well, actually, I don't know what my availability is. I don't know. And so I'm
Yeah.
finding that quite hard, really. But yeah, I'll get there.
Well, you can always say, what did we used to say? I think it's in the manual, isn't it, Kath? That if you're not quite sure, you just say, I'll put you on the waiting list. So
Yeah.
so it makes you look as if you're and it is a switch of people's minds. If they think, oh gosh, there's a waiting list, then it makes people want to do it even more, and makes people realize, oh, you must be really good. It's only a tiny little, white lie, but it also gets you over thinking, oh, I don't want to say, I don't really know. Just say, oh, let me get back to you, put you on the waiting list, and I'll get back in a little while. Yeah. Great.
Thank you.
Viv?
I'm going to do the Facebook reviews. I'm going to put it on my page, and I'm going to look at Google My Business.
Brilliant.
And Trustpilot, I don't know anything about that, so I think I need to get more technical on this social media stuff.
Yeah, it's quite.
I think for me, I
Yeah.
find that I don't get much comeback, but again, Kath talked about consistency. I have a go at it, and then I stop, and then I have a go at it and I stop, and so I don't feel like I get any feedback on Facebook, and it seems I can spend hours thinking about it and nothing seems to come back.
Okay, so let me say something. One, you're right, but saying that, two, don't spend hours, just do something small. We've given you so many memes and things. Just go to the Relax Kids thing, cut and paste anything that we put. It is all there for you to use. So don't spend lots of time, and just have something consistent, because it will be that somebody who's heard about you will go and look at your page, and if there's nothing there, like I do that when I say, oh gosh, they haven't posted anything for half a year, I think, oh, they must be not in business. So you must just make sure at least every week you're putting something, and then leave it, and don't worry if people aren't liking it, just put something.
Right, okay.
Yeah,
Right.
brilliant. And then is that it? Yes, wonderful.